On today class, we'll be doing another updo rather on the beautiful Angel Palazo, Nollywood celebrity and star. So first of all, comb out the whole hair. You see, most of these hairs we are using, or most of the models' hair we are styling, none of them or most of them are not properly relaxed or retouched hair. So comb it through, use your thread as I'm doing now, and tie the hair round, tie it and let it be tight. Hold it round. Yeah. The same wax I showed you guys before. Any wax I think can go for it. Any hair wax can go for it. Then you add with spray. So you brush it through. Apply the wax first. Like I said in the previous class, apply the wax first. Then you use spray gel on it. I used got-to-be spray on it. You can use the split gel or got-to-be spray on it. That's after applying the wax, wait for a little bit, then spray the got-to-be spray on it. This is gorilla glue. I used it to hold down the edges. There's something about this gorilla glue. If you apply it on edges and it dries, that edge stays laid like that for a long time. It stays laid like that for a long time. You can even use it for making baby hairs on your wigs and all. It will last long. You can use it to install frontal. That's after installing frontal for the baby hairs. You can use it for the baby hairs. It will last long. Attaching a bun. This is the kind of bun I made mention of in the first for the first class or the first video I sent. Although I've actually loosened this one, so this is the kind of bun I'm talking about. I wrapped it round and round until I got the volume I needed to work with. As you can see, you can use the black bubble pins and be holding it down anywhere that needs to be held down. Just hold it down. Okay, now this is exactly how the bun is, but I will cut it, or rather loosen it, so I can actually walk around it and get the exact volume I need. The volume for the bond you're meant to use, or the size of the bond you're meant to use, is determined by the face of your client. One is determined by the score of your client. You don't use something that is way too bigger than the person's score one, and you don't use something that's you don't use a bond size that's when you fix it, it will be too small. And then you don't use a bond size, and when you're working with, it doesn't fit the face of your client. You should just imagine, you should just picture what you want to do first of all. Whatever hairstyle you want to make, first of all, picture it, like imagine it, and then place it on the person's, like imagine the assume you've already made it on the person's hair. You've already started on the person's hair. Now it will help you determine the size of bond you will use. The rich braid attachment expression product. Now I had to cut the attachment like bit by bit. I was just measuring. I was cutting bit by bit. I'll still show you the length. Okay, that's exactly the length I'm holding. I had to cut it that length, and then I will twist it. As you can see, I'm twisting it. I'll place it on the hair. Use pin. Hold each edge of the hair. That's hold the up part, and then hold the down part of the hair. And like I just make sure I twist to make it neat, to give us a defined styling. I found out that the fan was scattering the attachment, so I had to use the normal regular gel. That's the black regular gel in the market. I rubbed it on the attachment as you rub cream on attachment. I rubbed it. I'm repeating the same pattern here. Twist, hold the up part, and hold down the down part. Wherever there is space, like there is space as you're styling, you can use the small bobby pins and hold it, like as I just did now. Hold it down there. Voila, we are done. Now see how the whole hair turned out. See those tiny particles of the hair? That is what that's one of the reasons why I had to use the regular black gel. Now if you want under the hair, there were extra hairs that came out, the down part, extra hairs. I had to like chop it off with scissors. Now the beading pattern, like I told you before in the previous video, this one I'm not sewing, but I'm using pin, the black pin, to hold the bead down. You can hold it down from any angle you want. Just maintain a circle beading, and then let it be tight. No spacing. Let it be tight. The gel will help us hold down the extra strands that we want to like not align with our styling and all that. So the gel will make the style more defined. That's why we use the gel. I got an extra bead for the front, so instead of tying it around, I had to like bring it down to her forehead because it looked finer. Your beading pattern should be what suits the face of the bride or model, not what you like. It might be what you like, but the question is, does this suit the face of the bride or the model? You can see where I did the stopping of the bead. I just used pin to clip it. You can actually sew it down if you want to, but this particular hairstyle I choose, or I prefer using the black bubble pin to hold it down. And that is it. We are done. So let me have your comments, your questions, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hair by Kings or Kingsley Chukwu. You will see the channel. Just subscribe. Thank you. Place your comment below. Help me get subscribers too. Thank you.